Welcome back to Girls Duel Cup. I am here with Sherwood again, and we have our quarterfinals up next. Friendly Frogs versus Bad Girl Coven on Zones Hagglefish, and we are jumping right into this game. What do you think about this one, Sherbert?
I'm very excited to see this. Are we gonna get double crab again? As you know, I love crab. What are we gonna see here? We got a T-Tech, we got a splash. Ooh, a machine and a splash. We've got pretty meta comps here on both sides.
Alrighty, starting off, we just saw Bad Girl come in play, so we see them bring out that Squeezer just like last set. You don't really see Squeezers too much in comp right now, but it's been a good counter for Crab. Where does they say that Echo's gonna be popping their Crab, trying to just establish that zone as Bad Girl Coven is trying to push in here. We do see this Flatland getting taken on their Daybreak in the pick off of Ali, and now the zone is in Bad Girl Coven's favor. And now as the time is ticking, Friendly Frogs needs to think of something to push back in here, and they're popping that Crab.
Friendly Frogs has been pushed all the way back into their flat. Now that they get specials up, hopefully this will help them get some mid control. And no, this jump's going to get canceled by Echo, and they are wiped out. Hopefully as they come in, if they can paint up their wings quickly, they can get specials to try to get back in. If not, Bad Girl Coven is holding them down here.
And as the time is ticking, Friendly Frogs, they don't have as much time as they did before. They have just 25 ticks remaining to try to push back in here. We need to see some specials. They have the Crab ready, and there's that Crab ready. They say that. We do see the Zuka out. Ali rushing in with Reef Slider, but it's not going to work with the Tri-Strike covering the zone. And that's going to be game.
It was a quick one there with the points for the side of Bad Girl Coven.
That was a very, very fast game. Bad Girl Coven able to establish that first point over Friendly Frogs is really going to do good for them, as if they win this next match, we're going to see them in the top 4. So, and they might even get a rematch against 4 big gals, so only time will tell. Will Friendly Frogs win the next 2 and knock out Bad Girl Coven? Only time will tell, as it's going to be counter picks and Friendly
Frogs.
Wait, wasn't it Bad Girl Coven who won?
Yes.
Oh, so the Jora.
so Friendly
How does
Frogs,
I say that?
they get to counter pick, yes?
Yeah, they get the counter pick. Majora.
I wonder what they're going to pick.
And they got a map where they're able to just lock out fast, because Bad Girl Coven, we saw how good their offense was, but it all matters how good is their defense, because if you have good offense but bad defense, if that other team pushes you, you're not going to be able to push back in. And if Friendly Frogs is able to really notice that and just take advantage, they do have a good chance of taking the game. But now, Bad Girl Coven still has the advantage, and Friendly Frogs know this is definitely going to be a hard match, and they're going to have to work for this next win.
Right. This is a very crucial counter pick, because to be fair, Zone's Hagglefish, it's a pretty quick one. It's just like getting Mahi-Mahi'd, in my opinion. Cries in frontliner, you know. So I'm wondering, have we any word what they're going to pick yet? I don't know. I'm very excited.
So I think the rules is that currently they can pick what they want.
I think they can pick anything, but not the same map that's already been played in the set. So, that's it for Haggle. Oh no, I'm heartbroken.
No more Haggle.
Oh no. No, genuinely, I love Hagglefish. It's very fun to make good plays on the flanks on either side, which Bad Girls Coven really took advantage of.
I'm sorry, Pat. It looks like the counter pick, we do have our counter pick in here. It's going to be Rainmaker Undertow.
Oh, I love me some Rainmaker Undertow.
That's gonna be interesting, because you know when you have this map, again, as I said before, we saw Tower Control Undertow at the start when we came on the mic. Excuse me. Sorry. It's a very it's a backline heavy map, and you get to see a lot of weapons, especially chargers, come out a lot at this map. But people tend to not go to the chargers on Rainmaker. But we see even early on in Splatoon 3, people would go chargers for that for the back, and then you just suck the Rainmaker. I'm not gonna say that ever again. But now we have a little bit more weapon variety as the seasons go on, and let's see what these teams have to pick.
Similar comps to last game. Yes, and they've switched off of the heavy to the ballpoint. Let's see if that can make a difference for them here on Rainmaker Undertow.
It's going to be interesting how ballpoint's going to help them and how that jet can really just support them, especially in those pushes. And we do see Bad Girl Coven instantly getting that pop there, and we do see Atomic trying to just get whatever picks that they can with that squeezer here, as we do see the ballpoint just throwing those fizzies at them. Pain with the tri-strike, trying to go on right to their plat to try to take out the crab. They take out some of its armor, but they aren't able to take it out in time, and the machine gets the pick. And 2 down on the side of Friendly Frogs, but 3 down on the side of...
wipeout!
That's gonna be huge. Friendly Frogs get wiped out, and this is gonna be a free checkpoint for Bad Girl Coven. Able to move right down to 60, potentially get even more here. And we see Ali on those Tetras trying to get that flank here, but they notice him just in time. The splash goes down here, and they're able to push even further. The Booyah Bomb not able to cover them, but the Reef Slider coming in here, and that's gonna stop their push for a second.
Echo gets picked off while carrying the Rainmaker, and let's see how they decide to retake here. We have the ballpoint popping the Rainmaker, hopefully going to grab it and drop it. If they keep it there, they run a risk, of course, of Bad Girl Coven coming up and just snatching it back. Oh, and the ballpoint goes down. With all that heavy pressure, they're going to have to move quickly if they want to be able to come back from it. Good hit on the side of Friendly Frogs.
Really fast there. The tri-strikes coming in here, but Bad Girl Coven able to just pass that uninkable area is really huge here. With 29 remaining, we see Daybreak going to try to get that Rainmaker, try to get a bit more points on the board. And we do see that they do get it down to 12 before Ali takes them out. And now it's a 3v3. All the specials have been used. Ali trying to get that pick off of the machine, but it's not going to happen. They're going to get pushed back here with the Reef Slider coming in here. And one goes down, and Ali now in favor of just pushing back the members of Bad Girl Coven.
Ali is absolutely doing everything a Tetra should do. I love it.
Tetra is one of those weapons, very distracting like, but Acto just trying to push that tower. Trying to, not tower, but Rainmaker. Trying to keep that Rainmaker in their base is really crucial, as we're already halfway through the map. But Bad Girl Coven able to get it down to 12 is huge, and Friendly Frogs hasn't pushed once yet. So if they aren't getting these super fast pushes, they need to make their pushes slower but stronger. And that's what we might see here with the tri-strikes being established. We do see Chino on that Rainmaker just trying to get rid of picks the cap, but the crab taking them out just in time, and Echo's gonna get taken out there. We do see Ali trying to hang on there, but it's not gonna work, and 3 down on the side of Friendly Frogs, and Bad Girl Coven is back in favor of the map and Rainmaker.
When Friendly Frogs comes back in, they're going to have to try to get some map control here, as Bad Girl Coven is using every drop to their advantage to push up. Oh, and that Zuka picks off Ali on the right. See if they can get this push going. Are they going to go for the bend? Are they going to go straight? I'm so excited for this. The Booyah to hold back.
The Booyah Bomb trying to just hold them back. They're trying to pass on an inkable area, but it's so hard to pass, and Cheeto takes them out just in time there. But 2 down on the side of Friendly Frogs, 3 down on the side of Bad Girl Coven, and Ali able to save it, but Atomic, he's able to get the jumps. The machine jumps in here. That's going to be huge here. They're going to get the pick off the splash, and they might be able to keep up the push and pick up the Rainmaker there.
Oh, they canceled the Reef Slider.
Atomic just letting them have it 3 down, and Bad Girl Coven is just keeping up this just such a perfect amount of pressure.
They are doing what Undertow Rainmaker is meant for, an absolute stalemate once you get past the uninkable. Here, Friendly Frogs is going to grab the Rainmaker and try to drop it down into mid, and Chino succeeds and beelines it for the other side. With Atomic back fighting their ballpoint, maybe they won't be able to help on the flank? If Friendly Frogs can use this to their advantage, they can make a really big push here, but they are 4 down.
And that's going to be huge. They're 3 down. That's so risky. With less than a minute remaining, Bad Girl Coven, they're pushing it even further. They had a choice of taking it back and just playing it safe, but no, they're pushing it even further into Friendly Frog's base. And now with these 30 seconds remaining, Daybreak trying to rush that Rainmaker, but it's not going to work there. Ali able to just barely get that pick off of him. And now Friendly Frog's able to get that Rainmaker, and it looks like they're going to let it reset, try to take mid. And now Bad Girl Coven, all they have to do is play some really good defense and they'll win the game.
Atomic pulling another shark play coming up behind Friendly Frogs. Will they manage to get another pick here? And Atomic goes down to Pain on the Rainmaker. This nail-biting last few seconds here as we're going to go into OT. As long as Pain can stay alive, Friendly Frogs is still in it.
They are in with the overtime. They don't have too much time on their hands. They need to get past that checkpoint. And with the machine down, they might have a chance if the splash goes down there. And this is a chance for Friendly Frogs to start pushing in here. They're trying to just apply enough pressure to hold them back. But the Rainmaker, they're just being super careful with this play here. But the machine goes down. And it looks like they just waited a little bit too long. But they're already able to try to push it back. The tri-strikes. And they are going to be pushing it. But no, just before the checkpoint. I forgot who that is. Atomic took them out just in time and stops their push. And Bad Girl Coven wins the set 2-0.
That was really fun to watch. Especially Atomic with all those shark plays. That's my game style. I'm a little biased there.
We saw Friendly Frogs just took a little bit too much time to really start that push. They had an opening once their splash went down, but they kind of just stalled it out for another like 3 seconds before really pushing it in. And we know it's Splatoon and every second matters. And if they just went a little bit sooner, they might have had a chance to break that checkpoint and get that push further, but they couldn't, and it's unfortunate, but Friendly Frogs is going to get knocked out by Bad Girl Coven, and Bad Girl Coven is going to move on into our semifinals top 4.
A valiant effort on the side of Friendly Frogs.
And now with that, it looks like we're going to take a short break, as we're going to be waiting for the rest of the sets to finish off. And we do have one that just finished off. I just saw it for a quick second. And we're waiting for one more set to finish, and we'll be back for our semifinal.
See y'all then.
Splatoon Stronghold, a stronghold for competitive Splatoon, providing resources to long-timers and newcomers alike. If you're new to the competitive scene or still figuring out how to join, we have a getting started guide and plenty of other resources to help you in your journey. If you are a seasoned veteran, we still have plenty to offer. You can find and join tournaments as well as participate in our Captain Forum and find free agents and teams. Our mission is to make competitive Splatoon easily accessible to everyone. So what are you waiting for? Join the Splatoon Stronghold today!